Hi and welcome to Chanakya Capital. Today we're going to be discussing about industry analysis. It will look like this, and I guess if you're presenting your industry analysis in this format, your seniors or maybe your investor will be very happy with this kind of presentation. So, how are we going to be making it? We're going to be making it with the help of two AIs. One is Google Gemini and second is NotebookLM. Both are of Google and I have four steps to it. Let's move on and understand how we going to be making the AI powered industry analysis framework step by step. Step one is to map the macro dynamics. These are kind of prompts that I'm going to be putting in description. So if you want these prompts, you can see in the description, and please follow the video to understand all the steps that need to be put in to make such output that I have shown you before. Step one is the core question: what is this industry and where does the money flows? You start with the map: who's who, what's what, where value concentrates. Run this prompt in Gemini Deep Research mode. Simply, we have to just copy this and put it there, and here you have to insert your industry name. For my side, I am putting renewable energy because I come from that background. We're going to be putting this question: what is the current market size and how it is expected to evolve? What are the main industry segments? Describe the full value chain from raw inputs to end user. Who are the typical players at each layer? What are the dominant long term trends shaping the industry? What are the historical disruption or milestone that changed the landscape? And we're going to be getting as output as market size and growth trajectory, full value chain mapped, key players at each layer, long term trends, and historic disruption. We're going to be just copying this part. That's it, and putting it in Gemini. Let's come to Gemini. This is the first prompt that I have given to uh, Gemini, and as you can see, I have taken deep research format, and this is what they came out with. See, please read whatever the output Gemini is providing before describing it to someone, and do have a research background how it has came out with all these output. And Gemini is very good in providing the sources, so to have a checkout to make sure that whatever you're speaking in front of someone is accurate. And this was pretty awesome. If I read only the topics: the global renewable energy industry, strategic, structural, and operational dynamics, quantitative market evolution forecasting. Everything is very detailed. Nothing is moving in just summarized way. Regional concentration and geographic realignments, technological architecture industry segment, which is very important. Solar is one of the biggest renewable energy power generating source. Then wind energy, full industry value chain that we just read, then manufacturing and component engineering. So I guess when I read this whole industry analysis and felt this is perfect, and I would have never done it by myself in such small period of time. Coming back to the second prompt is to understand customer operation. Here the core question is: how do things actually work on the ground? Again, the role is you are a senior sector analyst. Continuing in-depth industry analysis, here we're going to be getting what are the final customers, their goals, expectation, frustration, how they discover, evaluate, and choose a product or services, what channels are used, what matter most during purchase, what or who has negotiating power in the value chain and why, what are the critical dependency or bottlenecks, describe real operation work flows and non-obvious practice practitioners rely on. So these are all the questions that I felt industry analysts should have in it, and these question actually puts all into this report or all into this uh, presentation that we're going to be making. So these are my experience that I've carved into this particular notes. So do have a look out of what we are actually presenting. We gonna be getting customer goals, frustration, decision drivers, buying journey, channels that matter, power dynamics and negotiating leverage, critical bottlenecks and dependency, real operational workflows practitioners rely on. Here's my second prompt that I have given that we were talking about here. So the first prompt that I gave was actually very detailed one, but the second one is not as detailed. So your answer will be coming off this canvas. And here's the answer, like customer profile, goals and frustration, commercial, industrial, hyperscaler, utilities and grid operators. And if you want to read this industry analysis, to comment down, or you, if you are connected with me on LinkedIn, to DM me, I will be providing you this. And discovery and purchase behavior, decision channels, power dynamic and negotiating leverage. And coming back to our third prompt that I have given, third prompt is decode business architecture. The question is which model wins and why. Here we're going to be answering what business model dominate today and how do they make money. What emerging or disruptive models are challenging incumbents? Why are they winning? What KPIs matter most? What does excellence looks like? Provide benchmark when possible. Who are the ecosystem enabler, tools, platform, certification, infrastructure? How do norms and regulations shape operation and go to market? See, this is just not for renewable energy. This is for any industry you're going to be putting an industry analysis for. So do not worry if this will work for you or not. This is for any industry you're going to be making analysis for. I have worked a lot of years in investment banking and made a tons of industry analysis. This is just a carve out of my experience, and we're going to be getting here a dominant business model, how they monetize, disruptive model, challenging incumbents, KPIs that define excellence, ecosystem enablers, tool, platforms, infrastructure, regulatory constraint shaping the game. And you will come. This was the prompt, third prompt that I have given it. And the answer comes here. The business architecture of the renewable energy industry has evolved. And it was also quite detailed. Coming up to the fourth and the last one, synthesizing with NotebookLM. Although I have given here that you can download it in a PDF format and then put it on NotebookLM, but I have used a different, form to do it, and let me show you how I have did it. If you go to add source, I have actually copied all the text and pasted it here. These are the three answers that Gemini has given me. And if you come on this side, you will see that there are a lot of options that you can do. We have used slide deck option. And if you move here and see, I guess this slide decks actually looks very amazing to me, how they have been written, how the infographic are there, how the actually the whole presentation is so amazing. I have never been able to do it by myself because I'm very good in content, I am good in designing, but I am not that good in putting out these kind of infographics, especially the first one. If you see, I can use it at multiple places, not just this particular slide deck. And look at this. Doesn't it look so amazing and so presentable? And plus, a core of professionalism that is just coming out of here. And you can remove Notebook LM. I can tell you, but not in this video. If you want, you can comment down, and I'm going to be teaching you in the comments only. And this looks amazing. This was one of the part of it. And I did also make a report. It was this. Yeah. It is basic. You can just copy paste it. It is very small source. So if you want this report, you can have this. But I felt deck was very much better than this. And then I made a single infographic if it loads up. So in just this single infographic, you can see the whole renewable energy ecosystem, which is again very amazing in my way of looking at it. Is actually what a lot of professionals make. It's just that the background is not white, very ugly blue color is there, but we can make it white if you know a simple designing concepts. I can also teach you that. And then last one was very cool, like if you are in, I guess, teaching mode, or in in a company where people are questioning each other about the industry, here are these flashcards. You just question them this, a rapid fire and click it and the answer comes behind it. These are the flashcards. It has created 48 flashcards. So it's gonna be a super game if you play such kind of games at your office. So I guess this was all from my side on telling you how does the industry analysis can be made in less than 15 minutes on these two AIs. Why I didn't went live with putting this prompt and showing you the result live, because Gemini actually takes for this first particular output at least 5 to 10 minutes because it is a deep research concept. And yeah, I will end it here. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. I'm going to be putting a lot of such video which relate to finance and investment banking, core activities of analysts to CFOs, and making it work through AIs. So if you're interested in such videos, do have a look out at my channel, that is Chanakya Capital, or you can get me connected on LinkedIn. My name is Ashika Mishra and I have around 14,000 followers on LinkedIn, and I will be very happy to connect with you and be your follower. Thank you so much.